go. Hey, what's up, guys? We're here with one of Galaxy Busters' own. Why don't you introduce yourself, man?
I'm Austin. I got top 4 today at the Perfect Storm case. No, it was a OTS. OTS, yeah. I got top 4.
Second after Swiss.
Second after Swiss. I lost top 4 to a Shizu tier. Just stuff out of my control. Sometimes that deck just mills insane. And you just can't beat it.
So what do you play?
So I played Spright today. There's probably like a lot of stuff that's like pretty standard. There's just like a couple like random things that I was playing that probably aren't optimal, but it worked well today, but we'll see how it goes.
Do you have any shout outs before?
Okay, yeah, shout out to Zach for letting me borrow Prosperity, because without that card, I was bricking. My copy just didn't come in the mail, and so I was bricking without it. And then he let me borrow it, and it like upped the consistency so much. I didn't brick at all today. Like there wasn't a single game where I opened unplayable today.
Anyone else?
Oh yeah, shout outs to Chris and Alex, Galaxy Buster team, everyone. Well, Chris helped me build the deck. He told me pretty much what to play, and then I was I haven't really played that much in the last like year, so I'm kind of just like free falling over here.
Well, let's get on the deck then.
All right, starting off just like standard Sprite ratios.
Doesn't need to be explained.
Like sometimes I want to play 2 red, but like it's just like you can't like. You need so many going second cards, and then just like so many cards dedicated to a tier matchup that you can't afford to like open like too much engine. Like that's already an issue. Like you open too like all engine against tier, especially going second, you just auto lose the game.
Did you ever think about playing Pixies?
Yeah, I did. I had Pixies in my deck originally, but I chose like it was like the 30. It was like the 40th card. And then like I switched out for Talents. Talents was pretty good. Then Starter. Best card in the deck probably. Smashers.
Any reason why you only played 1?
I just didn't have the room. And I really just wasn't thinking about it.
Did the second one ever come up? Or?
No, the second one never came up. Like all my matchups were like I played against like 4 a Shizu tier. I played against a Sword Soul guy. Caster. It never came up. I never needed it. Then this package, this card really sucks to draw unless it's a Swap Frog, then that's just like FTK. But I side these cards out every time going second because they're just terrible. Same with the Swap Frogs. I side these cards out going second every time.
Shout out to Chris.
3 frogs?
I mean, I was playing 3 for a while, but yeah, like, well, at least since I got home. But yeah, like this is necessary because like you probably lose the super probably no matter what. Like that's the card. That's like the only card that like really hands down beats you, like in the tier matchup. Like as long as you play your interruptions right. So like you have to do this. So it gives you extra tribute fodder for red or carrot, or gives you something to banish with Smasher.
So 3 swap definitely came up.
Yeah, it was like the most important decision probably. And then for hand traps, these are probably just like the best hand traps in the game. V7. This one kind of sucks to draw, like because it really doesn't really do anything. This one searches, and this came up a couple times where I outed a couple monsters just by sending to the grave.
How's the booster?
Did you ever want to play more?
I don't know, maybe. I think 7 is fine. I don't know, because like they don't do too much, and like there's like a nice ratio you can like side out for like the Flunder matchups. So like Flunder, like I side Gamma and draw that 7 cards, that 7 Bestials, and then I can side like I can keep the Ash in. That's another hand trap. Then I side out the Meister, and then that's like
Cosmics.
And then I side those in for Cosmic. I side Cosmics in for those. And then Imperm, which is already good against Flunder. Like this card, I think is probably like the best non-Bestial hand trap. Because it's good against Flunder. It's good against Spright. Because like most Spright players, like nobody ever summons red nobody ever summons carrot. They always summon red, like most of the time, and this just like deals with that.
How was Meister?
Meister was pretty good. Like very like I only ever drew it against a Shizu tier. I mean, I played like 4 of them, so but like every time I drew it, it was very good. Especially combined with another hand trap. Like one match I drew Gamma, Meister, and Imperm, and I just like ended his turn.
Brock.
Yeah, it was Brock. Yeah, that was the 5th round. Prosperity, probably the best card in the deck. This card like got me out of a lot of jams, like in a lot of time. It like just boosted consistency so much, and with like it turned like non-playable hands that I would have been opening like before, like when I was testing the little bit of testing that I did do. It just makes the deck so much better. Like this,
100% necessary.
yeah, this card is 100% necessary. You just need that extra card. You need to see like that game-changing card.
Shout
like,
out to Zach.
Yeah, so shout out to Zach. And this was the 40th card. So I wish I played more of this card. This card, like every time I drew this card, I won that turn because like this card was just so impactful. Like I just got lucky a few times and drew it. So I going forward, I am going to try to bump this up and then just see how it goes. So anyway, that's it for the main deck.
Just 40?
Yeah, just 40 cards.
Did you ever play more?
Not in this deck, no. I think you need to be pretty consistent.
He's gonna add 2 talents to the deck and go to 42.
I'll figure something out. I just don't know what. And then, okay, for the extra deck, 2 Spright. You pretty much, like, you play so many hand traps. Either you, like, pretty much just blow, Spright, 2 Spright Elf. You play so many hand traps, like, the game is pretty much either very over very quickly, because, like, you just, like, blow your opponent out, or you draw no hand traps and they just blow you out. It's a very, I don't know.
Or you get Reapered.
Or you get Reapered, yeah. Like, that's how I lost my top 4.
Got
Is
Reapered twice.
He Reapered twice. He Reapered my Elf, and then he Kelbecked, spun back my Sprind, and then he Reapered me on my Sprind. But yeah, this card just, like, it is very good when you get to go first, but, like, you're never making a 3rd one now. Like, you don't even really make this against Shizu tier now, because, like, it won't resolve. Well, you make it going first, but like it's not very much. Like games pretty much win like most of the time. Like
it's not there to summon something back. It's there to stop.
Most of the time, you have to go out like all out on your first turn to try to beat that deck in with as many disruptions as possible, and you just try to beat that deck right there. Because if you in a grind game, that deck's probably gonna beat you in most scenarios. It's just so much better. And then for some rank 2s, we got 2 Gigantic, Standard, and the Toad.
Also standard.
Yeah, Standard. Best card in the extra deck. And people weren't playing it for a while, like when Rolling first got banned. I think this card is necessary now. Like, you just have to summon this card against everything going first. But going second, though, it's like you're never making this card.
Is that why you banished on Prosperity going second?
Yeah, well,
Oh, you decided Toad out, yeah.
I decided Toad out when I go second. It depends on my hand. Like, if I have a swap, like, I'll try to get to it if I can. IP, Dark. I made this card a couple times. It was pretty alright. This card was my 15th card in the extra deck, just randomly. I just didn't have anything else to play, and I was like okay, I might play this card, because I was originally just playing Avramax with the IP, and that was like my only plan. But like this card came up like a couple times to let me spin back a couple monsters and attack for game like right on the spot. And there's some more rank 2s. Got Gin Buster.
Did that ever come up?
It never came up, but
You wouldn't not play it.
I wouldn't not play it. It's just a good card. Like it's just a free effect. Like because there are scenarios you can't make Toad, especially like going second. Like sometimes you'll end on this or like this plus red plus elf, or this plus Masquerena, the Djinn, elf, just stuff like that, because like you sided out Swap Frog, so you're never ending on Toad anyway. That's like an easy prosperity target. And then we got one more rank 2 Onirumaru. This card was okay. It let me just like push for a game in a couple of scenarios. Like I wouldn't play, like there's nothing really else to play, but there's nothing really better to play.
Maybe Cerberus.
I don't think I would play Cerberus. I think I should play
Codebreaker.
the Codebreaker because Cerberus. Well, they just make Baguska in the main mounts. In the extra monsters on Cerberus doesn't do anything anymore.
Oh yeah.
Or with an elf pointing to it.
Yeah, so I think I would just have to play like Codebreaker, or
I guess Druid's one kind of outs it too, right?
yeah, it does. And then okay, last 3 cards, Zeus package. I never made this, but I don't know. Maybe this could be something else, but I don't know. I think it's a good like insurance policy, I guess.
Good safety net.
Yeah, good safety net. 15 card extra, obviously.
I hope so.
I couldn't find a card at first. I was gonna play like 14 cards.
Repeat of 2019.
Yeah. And then okay, for the side deck, I got the Gamma package. That's 4, and then here's the 3 Droll, and these like match up perfectly with they match up with Flu, just other random rogue decks, and they this is the perfect number to the Bestial ratio that I play, so it's an easy side out 7. And then I'll also side out the Skullmasters for 3 Cosmic against Flu.
Well, you thought about manning that for a little bit, right?
Cosmic?
Yeah.
For a little bit, but I don't think it was the right move for this tournament. But I don't know.
Because you played so much Shizu.
Maybe going forward, maybe. I would like occasionally, so like going second, I would side in 5, 4, and then plus a Cosmic for the swap and the Nimble Angler. So that's 5, and it just like I don't know, better cards because like those cards aren't doing anything going second. And this card, I never sided this card in because I never went to time, but I don't know. I guess it was just kind of a safety net.
It's like Zeus.
And it never really came up, but
I should play Red Resonator.
I'll probably play Red Resonator instead, and then find 2 more slots for something.
Why only 2 evenly?
2 slots.
That's just what I had for 2 slots.
Did Droll come up?
Droll did not come up. I didn't side Droll or this. I sided
Everything else.
I sided Cosmic evenly and Gamma. I just didn't play it against anything that like I thought this was too good because like I never went to time, and then I only played against like a Shizu tier and like Sword Soul. That's just like once, if that.
You didn't want to play Double Cross?
I wanted to play it, but I just didn't find room for it. I don't know. Going forward, I'll probably test it because that card like is really insane.
Yeah. Well, any other closing remarks, man?
No, that'll be it.
Well, perfect. Well, thanks for checking us out. Make sure to check us out on our TCG player and our Facebook page, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're out.